that rideth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our Tale of the Tape. And introducing first, El Mino de Oro. Vasily Lomachenko, Ukraine's...
This bout is scheduled for...
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Do you believe this? Nice counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the hook. Punch, counter punch. Their first fight was sensational as both men went down. Let's see what happens here as Lomachenko looks for his second victory over Linares.
Lomachenko, they thought this guy could be a world champion in his second professional fight. They put him for a world title. His second professional fight, he lost, but he only lost because of lack of professional experience. From then, he's gone from strength to strength. Linares, this guy is so slick. This guy's had it all. This is why the first fight between these two was technical brilliance. Lomachenko was too smart, too sharp, had everything going for him, and he showed his skill. And that's why this fight, in the 10th round, he had the job done. I think these two fighters will again put on an amazing performance. I think it's one of those fights, again, that you cannot put your house on. I think it's one of those fights where you will see and learn so much about the true art of boxing.
Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously...
And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter shot. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. They have no reason. Did you see that? Lomachenko is buzzed. That was the moment.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Going to punch himself out, though. Jab slightly off target. They exchange punches. That hook doesn't score. Counter shot. And he scores with the counter. He misses with that straight left. Swing and a miss with the jab. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much firepower here. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless, and that'll do it. Linares is down. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock.
Come on, you brought him back faster.
On to the 5th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Misses with the straight left. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you could.
That's a terrible round.
This is the beginning of round